Hello, e-papery crafting friends. This is Michael. We're back again today to look through the mail. Let's see what we got here over the last couple of days. It looks like basically just, regular envelopes. But let's see if there's anything interesting inside of them. We got that. There's a card thing, so we could save that. A letter, which and a another envelope. So that's pretty much it out of that one. This one. Did I cut this? Yep. Okay. So we have another plain envelope. Another plain envelope there. Kind of a heavier piece of paper. And then just a regular piece of paper. Okay, here's a medical bill. Boy. So, window envelope, medical bill. Most things paid online, so we have the other. That one better go in a different pile so I can pay it. And here we have one from ARP. Let's see what's in here. That's a pretty good size window, so we can use that. Here's another return envelope. And this one is all just paper, so don't need that. Here's a nice big window, and this is this is just a explanation of benefits, so we will get rid of that. Okay, so here's what we have. Okay, so we have this envelope with a nice big window, a plain envelope, smaller window envelope, another plain envelope, a piece of card, plain envelope, smaller window envelope, plain envelope, piece of card, and another plain envelope. So, let's see. I kind of had an idea that I wanted to try out with envelopes. What I think I'm going to eventually do is just make, because I have so many envelopes, I think I'm going to eventually make a envelope journal. Just because I have so many envelopes, I don't know what else to do. But anyway, we'll put these over here in a pile for us to put away. And I think I'm going to go with this one. I like the nice big envelope. I'm going to test something out here and see. Is this, yep. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to try and make like a double belly band that will slip over the page with a pocket, window pocket on it. So that's what I think I'm going to do. So let's get started. So first thing, I need to pick out some papers. It's July and we're kind of all looking at doing Christmas in July. Let's work with these, should we? And that one there, this is pretty. Okay, so how do I want to do this? Normally I say when I have a window that the easiest thing for me to do is collage. But today I don't really want to do that. So, first of all, I need to cut the other side of the envelope. It's cut already on this side. So I want to cut this side. Scissors. See if I can kind of get it somewhat straight. Hope everyone is doing well. Today is the 4th of July for us Americans. That's a reason to celebrate our country. So later on today, we actually had a celebration yesterday with extended family. And later on this afternoon and tonight, we're going over to my daughter Sarah's here in Beaver Dam, and spending the actual 4th with her family. They're the ones with the 2 little boys that we watch while Mom and Dad are working. And so we're going to go over there. Okay, so this actually might be kind of big. Yeah, it is going to be kind of big. I want it to fit a little closer to the page. This is just a normal, letter size piece of paper. That's what I normally use when I'm making journals. So I'm thinking I might cut this down a little bit, and if I do that, that'll open up the entire envelope. It may make it a little bit easier for me to decorate. So let's find a pencil. Now I don't want it, tight, but I do want it fairly close. I want to be able to get it on and off, but okay, so I'm going to take and cut it. Hopefully that's fairly straight. So I basically have the entire envelope open. So now we have, well, sort of. I guess I didn't cut too well. Basically have the entire envelope open. Okay. So now I think I'm going to want it this way because I want to put a slot here and have a tag come out of it. So, oh, got a piece of, I guess we could just take that off, couldn't we? There we go. When you take it off and on, you will see this. So yeah, let's cover this. I think it's the inside, so I'm not going to be that concerned about it. I think what I'm going to do is, use that. And this is the inside, so we're not overly concerned about it, but I'm going to take my scraper here and there. So I got that's the inside. I'm trying to decide what I want on the back. This is the back, and you will see the back on the other side of the page. So we do want that to be this is on cardstock, but that might help sturdy the belly band too. So Trying to decide if I like, that's going to be the outside. Yeah, let's use some red. I think I'm going to use this one. Okay, and I'll show you how I'm going to do this so that I get this paper cut around the window. I want to be able to cut out a window right here, okay? And so I'm going to put this on top of my paper. I'm going to take a pencil. You don't want it too sharp because you don't want to rip the window, but if you take and press just around the corners of it, okay, just around the corners, it should make an indentation in the paper that you can see. Now, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this or not. You can probably see it somewhat from the back side. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there is an indentation. Here, I'll put a pencil mark around it. I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to match up the lines here. Just draw a line there. All the way around here. I'm sorry, I'm sure this is difficult for you to see, but okay. So I'm just connecting all the lines of that window area so that I can cut it out. Okay. Okay, so now I have put all the lines on there, and I'm going to kind of just set it on here, kind of make sure that it looks like it's gonna do pretty good. Take my scissors and cut a little hole in the center here, like that, okay? And then I am going to cut on an angle right up to the top of that corner. Okay. Now that you've got that done, there's one of two ways you can, you can do this. You can cut out the entire window, or you can just pull back on this and fold it so that you have a cleaner looking window. now we have the window that's open. There are some pencil marks on here, so I'm going to erase those. But that's the simplest way that I know to do this, you know, so that you can make it fit better. So there we go. It appears to fit very nicely. If you want to ink it, you probably should ink it now, because I don't know why I didn't think of that before, but because you're not going to be able to ink it once you get it on there. This on there to the best of our ability here. I did tear that a little bit, so now I'm going to have to putz with it to okay, I want that to come down, so it, well, I got a little bit of an area there. I'll have to stick something there to cover it up. Oh well. All right. Okay. 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 And as you can see, our window fits pretty nicely. Not bad. Okay. I need to I want to cover the back a little bit here also. Now, I don't really need to cover the window part of it, because you aren't going to be seeing that, because there's going to be a piece of card that's going to go over the window that's going to form the pocket. Okay, but I do want to cover this area here. So I think this will fit. There we go. And then if I just cut that off. Okay. You're not really going to be able to see a whole lot of this, but, you know, you might see some of it as you take the belly band on and off. So, all right, so now we're going to glue that down. Okay. So there, I have done that. Now, before we put these two pieces back together again, so what you're going to have is you're going to have this, okay? You're going to glue here and glue here, and then your pocket slit is going to be here, and that's where your tag is going to go out, but you can put it over the top of your page. We need to work on we need to work on the slit that we're going to put in here. So what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to decide where I want my slit to be. And I think I am going to have it, I don't want it too far up. Okay, and of course you want it so it's, you know, right there, just barely, or right on where the pocket is, where the window is. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a hole punch. I have no idea what size this one is, and I don't think it tells me anywhere. But I'm going to take and find that mark that I just made, and punch a hole. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Make sure it's fairly even. Okay, so now I have two holes there. Okay, now I'm going to take my ruler and my knife, and I'm going to cut a slot. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start at the bottom of the circles and make a cut from one circle to the other. Okay, and that sort of worked. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to put the ruler at the top of the circles, and go from one side to the other. Okay. So now you should have a little slit in your front here, like that. Okay? And that is where your tag is going to stick in. You want the card to fit over the slot and on the bottom, so you've got it looking like that. Now, before we glue this down, what I'm going to do is put some paper on it, so that when you don't have the tag in there, you have some paper. I'm going to try and wipe off this window just a tish here, because I think it's got some glue and stuff on it. So just wash it down a little bit. I think I might want to do this. I want around the corners, but I'm gonna wait until this glue is dry a little bit first. Let's work on making the tag that's gonna go inside. this is going to be your tag, and it does fit in there. I could have made it just a little bit longer, but that's okay. Now I need to find something to cover the tag with. And we are going to glue, but a very tiny line, because we don't want to glue the thing so it becomes too short to be a belly band. Okay. There. Okay. And go ahead and ink a little bit here. We're just going to glue here, very minimal amount here. I mean, you want it to be able to stick, but you also don't want it to impede how big your belly band is going to be. Okay. So then we are going to take this and line it up as best we can here. And press it down. We need to let that dry just a tiny bit, and then hope that we can still get our page in there. Okay, so now all that's left is to do some decorating. All right, so here we go with the finished product. So it's just an envelope, and I've made it into a belly band like that. So you just stick it around your page like that. Okay, you have a tag here that you can pull out. All right, and then it's decorated on the other side also. And so, well, of course I don't have a tag. Then you can stick, you know, something in each side if you want to. So that is my What's in the Mail hashtag Junk Mail Challenge for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. I did make another one. And this is the other one that I made. And you have, here we have the tag that comes out. And it's decorated on this side. So you can put something in each side if you want. Even if you just wanted to put a piece of tea stained paper in there for writing, it would be fine. But those are the two that I made. I hope you enjoyed it. And we will see you again next week with another piece of junk mail. Bye. Have a great day, guys.